gonna spend the day out here and just have a good time. Maybe do a little of every kind of fishing. So I'll just kind of show you. I've beached the boat up here on this this creek bank here, and what we're gonna do is because it's so windy and I can't get out to where I want to do my crappie fishing, for now we're going to just do a little catfishing. I brought my bow in case I see some stuff moving up in the shallows. But for right now, what we're gonna do is I've got some shad thawing out there. I brought 20 jugs with me. So because the catfish are nice and shallow, we're gonna set these jugs up around this bank here and throw them out, let them do their thing, and then I think we'll just beach this boat and anchor up and do a little bottom fishing with catfishing. So anyway, we'll get everything set up here, and I'll just kind of bring you guys along on how I'm gonna go about my day. Brought some burgers, we got the grill, you know, so get hungry, we'll cook some stuff up and just kind of enjoy the day out here. This is a first decent full day that I've had in a real long time to be out here, so I'm just excited to be out here, and we're just gonna have a good time. I've got probably legitimately 30 plus rods in this boat right here and 20 jugs, so something's gonna happen. So just kind of go over what I do here. So I've chose a bank. These catfish are relating close to the bank because number one, they're spawning, and number two, the shad are up here. The shad are doing their deal too, so all the bait fish is just right here. So I'm gonna stay within fairly close proximity of the bank. Now, like I said, you can go about this 100 different ways. This just seems easy for me. So what I've done here is I've got 20 noodles set up here, or I've got them, and I've set 10 of them up. I've baited them up. I just hung them over the side of the boat so where I can just go down through here and chuck them out. Now, you know, there's not much science to it. Set your depth. You know, with my noodles here, I've got them to where I can change out the weights, and then I can also set the depth too. So it's, you know, it's kind of a universal system. Here in this situation, I kind of want them to move around a little bit, so I just went with a 3/8 ounce weight here, and I'm in about 5 foot of water roundabout, so I'm down 2 foot, 2.5 foot or so. You know, not much science to it. You can see it's real easy whenever you get going. You can just chuck these suckers out, you know, every 10, 12, 15 foot, whatever. Pretty easy. I'm just sitting here in the back of the boat. Running the trolling motor. You cover a big wide area. I'm using circle hooks and just a tiny little piece of bait. Just because I want these fish to come up and swim and eat it. I don't want them to sit there for, you know, a while and mess with it and take a chance of knocking the bait off. So I don't tend to use a lot of big baits whenever I do this. You know, just a little bit. This is all fresh cut shad, so I mean it's got a lot of scent that's traveling through here. You're putting these jugs right where the fish are anyway, so you know that a lot of times they don't have to travel very far. You know, it's really a pretty simple system, and if you start catching them, it's fun chasing these things around. So like I said, with these jugs here, I'll just do one for you here right quick. I've got them set up where I can adjust them on the fly. If I'm suspended out in the big lake, I can run these suckers down. I think I've got about 10 foot of line on these. I can set the depth. I can change the weight. Put me a little hunk of shad on there. Make sure there's no scales on it for the hook. Chuck that bad boy out and collect your fish. So, pretty simple system. Like I said, you can see here, it's not that big of a deal. Whenever I run out here, I'm facing into the wind, so I'll just anchor this boat with the trolling motor, and then I'll bait up my next 10. And go on. I'll do one more real quick for you. Like I said, it's a pretty easy system what I've got set up here. I can run about 10 foot deep if I want to with these. Flip it around. There's my set depth. Got my weight already on there. Running light weights. I can run up to like a 2.5 ounce weight on these if I want them to stay put. But these here I kind of want them to float around a little bit because, you know, with the wind and we're shallow. So there's that. No big deal. We're gonna go down through here. We're gonna chuck them all out. We're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna anchor this boat up, or anchor fish, and then we'll watch these jugs while we're doing it. See if we can't catch this old catfish. 90% of the time doing this kind of stuff, the majority of your fish are going to be under that 7-8 pound range. Targeting basically just channel here, but like I said, it's a fun way. You get them nice 4 or 5 pound eaters. That's a good fish anyway. So, like I said, all right, so you can see that buoy just right there. That'd be our first one with the fish on it. You can see he's spinning around, and once he makes a pull, that noodle will actually stand up, and it's kind of like a tattletale that there's a fish on there. So there you can see it kind of bob up and down a little bit. I don't think it's a real big fish, but you know, he's moving around a bit, and we'll go up there and we'll see what we got. This is the fun part about this jug fishing, is just chasing these guys around. Sometimes if you get a real lively one, you can really chase them around for a while. It's amazing how far they'll swim with it. But my GoPro was dead. One time I get out here, the battery must have died on me, so I apologize for that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive up alongside this noodle here, and if I can grab it, I'll grab it. If not, I've got a gaff here that I can gaff the noodle and then pull the fish in. And you want to try to either, if it's a bigger fish, net it so it doesn't shake off, or you know, get the fish in as quick as possible. So. This does not appear to be a very big fish, so we'll probably just sling him in. See here, a little bitty guy. It's a little bitty channel. What we're after, just a little bit bigger. These guys here, by the time I trim all the meat off of him, by the time I trim the yellow meat and the red meat, you can see with that circle hook, he's got perfect in the side of the mouth though. But you're not going to get a chunk of meat that's any bigger than just a 10-inch crappie. So, you know, there he is. You know, that's what, 16-inch, pound, whatever, pound and a half. I'll throw him back. I know there's people out there that'll keep them. That's kind of what you consider your fiddler fish. But me, I'd rather just throw them back, and I'd keep the 4 or 5 pounders. You know, something you can get a decent hunk of meat off. So you can see there's our unit ready to go. We'll throw them back in and catch another. Alright, so we're coming up to our second fish here. I apologize for the wind, but this one here looks to be a little bit sizable. Oh look, there's another one. They're starting to go now. That one's got one on. This one here took the buoy completely under, so he may be a little better fish. That one there looks good too. I'm just going to ease up to it here. I'm in the wind, so I'm having to use a big motor, but up to this guy here. grab hold of it. That's what we're after right there. That's a good size. We'll get this guy here. Probably in that 5-pound range too. See if I can get him on the camera there. One thing about this big ass boat is it's a little bit more difficult to maneuver than say your smaller vessels. So, got a big gap. You can just ease them right in. This thing doesn't move around near as good as the other one. So, bring them right in. Nice one right there. I'm gonna lead. Circle hook right in the corner of the mouth. Right where we want them. Nice little champ. Not as big as the other one, still a good one. So there we go, there's one. Right there. There's the second one. Nice fish. Two fish real quick. We'll get these thrown back out there. Maybe we're starting. That's 3 fish in about the last 5 minutes. So. Feels fair size, guys. He's a spunky little guy. Not really that big, but he's a spunky little guy. Good eating size. Right there. These fish are really starting to kind of light up now. This looks like a good one. He's really moving. Yeah, this could be a good one here. Oh, it's not. Little bitty guy. All right, so I just beached the boat here on this bank. I just got the grill out. I'm gonna cook me up a hamburger. Throw out a couple rods. I've kind of isolated my my spread here, all in this one little neck. And sure enough, as soon as I get the grill out, I got a fish over there under that bush, and that buoy's going off now too. He's walking around. So the hamburgers will wait. I didn't light the grill yet. So we're good. Shut the old box and we'll go get them 2 fish. And then we'll eat. Alright, so like all the other fish, if they can find brush, they'll do it. So this fish here took this buoy right here. Hopefully he's still on. Couldn't get quite quick enough. If you can get it to them before they take it into the bushes, it's better. If they get leverage, they can wrap that hook out. But he's shaking it, but he's still on. I think I see him right there. Still there. There you go. He's a nice one too. There we go. Oh crap. I don't think I had the camera pointed that way. Alright, so there he is. There's our fish. They're nice, you know, usually 5-6 pounders. That's a good fish. Good cleaning fish right there. Like I said, 5-6 pounds. Getting a pretty good pile in there. If I can get 15 or so, I'd be happy. That'd make a real nice, good fish fry. Having some people over. So, that'll work. One nice thing about this wash down. Well, I tell you, that was a good thing, that wash down pump I put in this boat. So. Alright, so if you're curious to what I'm eating today, the grocery selection is pretty poor at the moment, but I just do it real simple. Just got some burgers there. Didn't even have any buns at the house. Toasting up a little bread here. Couple of burgers, tomato, mayonnaise. Simple. It'll work. With the old grill, works great. So I just got done eating. I seen this buoy go across the neck there. Straight for the tree. Woo! Got him. Alright, let's see what we got here. Another average sized channel here. My camera, it stopped recording and I didn't realize it, so there was a lot of stuff that kind of didn't get caught on camera, but I realized it now and got into that next little cove there and I did real good, but the camera had died. So I caught what I wanted to, and you know, I came out here to the big lake. The wind calmed down right at night or the evening, and I trolled around a little bit, did a little more fun fishing. But anyway, there's the old live well. It's plumb full. There's either 18 or 19 in there. So you know, good day running the jugs, noodles, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's fun. So anyway, like I said, there's not a lot of room left in that live well. That's a pretty good sized live well. So you know, there's several you know, 7-8 pounders in there. Probably averages in that 4 to 5 pound range. So anyway, it'd be a nice few gallons there of fillets make up for a good fish fry. So if you guys enjoyed this little video here, let me know. Like I said, I'll try to make you know, some other videos. I do all kinds of fishing, you know, all throughout the year. So hopefully I can get this you know, editing and camera deal set up enough where we can start bringing you guys out on the boat quite a bit more. So appreciate the view, guys. Till next time.